All right, we're on day 2 of owning Smokey here behind me. It's early in the morning, so the temperature is nice and cool. I'm actually gonna go ahead and try to give the car a quick bath to see if we can just clean it up even more on the outside. I'm gonna try to see if I can clean up some of the wheels. There's a bunch of just crap everywhere on the paint. So yeah, let's see if we can give it a little quick bath and keep improving the look of the car. All right, I'm gonna try to get the stereo out next so I can disconnect all the wires from behind it. Never done one of these cars before, but this is the pry up here. Oop. Actually, that wasn't that bad. Not bad at all. I need to shift her out of the way. There's a little button right here, and if the car is dead like this one is, you can press this button and then it allows you to put the car in neutral. Just make sure you put your foot on the brake. Actually, you put it in neutral or any gear. So go back here and start unplugging all this stuff. All right, this is what I'm talking about. If you do not know what you're doing when you're putting a stereo system in, they actually make a direct plug that goes to the factory setup. That's what you should do and not do this hack job. Look at this. They cut the loom and then they found a hot wire, looks like, split it, and then just tapped off of there going up to the stereo. I swear, people, if you do not know what you're doing, do not touch a car. So let's see if we can get this thing out of here. I went ahead and undid the 3 bolts. There wasn't even 4 in here. Oh my gosh. Look at this hack job. Look at this hack. Butt connectors. Oh. Why, people? Why? Alright, I gotta remove the under dash panel. I started just pulling on it and it seems like it's coming off. Actually, looks like I need to get the side piece off somehow. So let's see if I can get the side off real quick. All right, just remove that piece. It just goes around the side. Looks like the kick panel part just gonna come off too. And there is one screw over here I gotta get undone. So I'm trying to get this off. I'm gonna put that screw right back where it was at so I don't lose it. Okay, so let me get this part off the carpet. Voila. Okay, so now I can start getting some of these wires out of here. Holy smokes. Why did they do this? Oh my gosh, people. Okay, I'm over here just yelling, and this is the reason I'm yelling. Here is what you do not ever want to do. Look what they did. They found the harness and then they started cutting and splicing stuff. Why? Why? Some people just need to be throat punched. Sorry for my violent rant. Alright, so there's one screw right here. Let's see if I can get this out. Okay. Bingo. Okay, looks like there is a screw underneath. I forgot to get. Oh, let me get underneath here. And then there's a plug. Let's see how this one. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I can get some of these wires through. All right, this is where we're at now. I basically got all the wiring cut out of there, and this is what came out of there. So that's the RCA cables from the back. That's the other part from the back, but all this stuff was ran, you know, down the door, just jam, a little bit in the back seat. Found this underneath the driver's seat, and this is for the gain on the sub. That was wired in there. I mean, what a total wiring mess. So the only thing I need to address right now is how to fix all this stock harness they butchered into. So it looks like these two go together because it's purple and purple, yellow and yellow. And not everything else looks really good in here. It's kind of hard to see, but everything else looks okie dokie in stock. Still trying to get this thing out of here. It's got a bunch of the little miscellaneous crud I gotta cut out of this thing. Again, here's the stock harness. They butchered into it. I mean, when you do stereo systems, like, I'm not a stereo guy, but I know they make a direct plug adapter that goes from there to there, and you have to wire nothing, just plug and play. But people are lazy and they're dumb. All right, for fun, I'm gonna take all this wire that I took out of the car. We're gonna put it on the scale and see how many pounds we took out of the car. It'd just be kind of funny to see. So I got my box, and then let me zero this back out. All right, we're on 0. So let's see how much weight we took out of the car. Dang box. All right. Here's the big battery cables. All right, let's see where we're at. So we have, wow, we took almost 6.5 pounds of wiring out of the car. Pretty crazy. That's all the wiring for that hack job of a stereo. Absolutely garbage. All right, I got the stereo out too. I'm gonna put my scale onto 0 and just curious to see how much this deck weighs. Now this deck, I may reuse it later on down the road. But I'm gonna do it the right way. Let's see here. So this deck alone just weighs 5 pounds. So 5, and then plus the 6.5 pounds of wiring. 11.5 pounds of weight came out of the car. So this deck is actually really nice. It's a Pioneer. I gotta look up the model and stuff and see if it's, you know, Bluetooth and all that stuff. So what I'll probably do, since they hacked it all together, is I'll get a new main wiring harness, and then I'll get the correct adapter, and then it should be a plug and play. All right, so this harness is fixed now. So pretty much everything in here is done. So the next thing I need addressed is this little guy right here. Looks like they tapped in for a power wire. So I'm not gonna bore you with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off, solder it, put a shrink tube on it, get it all done. Okay, so took the connector off, soldered it, put the shrink tubing on it, and I got black electrical tape. So that's done. This harness is done. So we are done now with the stereo. Actually, I take it back, lied. I gotta address that down there with those speaker wires. All right, I went ahead and actually snapped in the controls. So heater controls and AC controls are in, hazard, got the heated seats. So now we have a big old hole, AKA race car style, radio delete car. Just kidding. And then I just kind of left all the stereo wires just back here and tucked out of the way, and when I get ready to actually put the stereo back in it, all I have to do again is just buy the adapter, plugs into this, and it goes right to the stereo. No hack jobs like the previous owner, unfortunately. All right, this is all finished. Both wires are attached now, and I got shrink tubing on them, and they're soldered. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this harness back up here. Now all this is gonna be hidden back in the behind the kick panel here, and then I'll put the plastics back on. This plastic right here, I'm gonna go clean it up. Same with the side one, clean it all up, and then I'm gonna vacuum this all up real quick, and maybe give this all a wipe down real fast to see how it looks. All right, so I'm pretty much done here on the driver's side. I got the door panel all cleaned. I got the carpet all vacuumed and clean. Put all the plastics back on, got those all clean. Cleaned the seat, and then I put some leather conditioner on it. So that came out pretty good. So now I'm gonna jump over to the passenger side. Now this I went ahead and vacuumed all out. This is all vacuumed backed out and all clean. I need to clean the console. That's my next thing to do. The glove box back in, and then I got the very last speaker wire part, which I'm gonna guess it's gonna go right back to that kick panel, exactly how they did on the driver's side. All right, got this all pulled up, got the speaker wire pulled up, and right here in the kick panel they hacked into the harness for the speaker. So lame. So I'll go ahead and get this removed, find the other end of the stock wire, and then I'll resolder it, do the same thing I basically did on the driver's side. But I actually peeked underneath here and looked at the body harness, and it is in really good condition. Main power wire is all fine. So everything from the back forward up to the firewall basically is all okay. It's just the engine compartment. All right, so speaker wires are now fixed back into the stock harness. This is all done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just start putting everything back together. All right, we're done. Got all the plastics back on, kick panel plastics on, glove box is in, wiped down all that stuff, cleaned it all. Same with the door panel. I've been going through everything and cleaning it with some interior cleaner, so it looks so much better. All right, we're done for the day. So make sure you stay tuned till the next episode. Next one, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the engine compartment and start getting all that burnt shit out of there. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe.